speaking of don't jinx it, this week in WTF is WB doing, because they do so many stupid things per week. We might as well just sum it up into one more topic again. So,
ironically, it's been a while since we had this.
it has, but this was deserving. So first up, they're like, "Hey guys, we're launching Max. Get ready for it." And then instead of rebranding the HBO Max account, they just launch a separate app, and both conflicting. So I couldn't log into either one because it was telling me all my logins were wrong. And then it was like, "Hey, we're gonna just double charge you for this." And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because you're trying to access this app." And I'm like, "But it's the app I already have. So download the other one." And that's when it was trying to double charge me. So we saw a lot of this as the rating of the app and the service got graded like a 1 out of 5, which is rightfully so. Nice. On top of this, they hiked up. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna have the most 4K content out of anybody, bro. Trust us." And you're like, "Cool. How do I watch it?" They're like, "Pay us $20.99. What? You're now asking me for $21 for HBO content, and you removed a bunch of it?
21?
Yeah.
I didn't know all this.
Yep. It's been a struggle.
That's Netflix level. That's crazy.
Or what you
Where Netflix is over here charging $7.99 per person,
bro,
on one login.
But don't worry.
Only if you share your password.
And also, I found it funny that like they launched a Max app, and like, you know, it knows what you're looking at, so they're like, "Hey, we can target specific people." I see the app pop up as I went to like log my dad into his account. It's like, "Watch critical hits," and it shows Black Adam. And I was like,
Nice.
"You liars! You ooh!" And
no, it's a critical hit in the other sense, like a hit, like a hit piece, like it's attacking it.
Oh, it's
the intern didn't have a good day on the Max app apparently, so they left out critical hit piece.
Now, I also want to bring this up. This week, one of our guys that's in the group, Bryce, he constantly, he works at a Walmart, and he posts stuff, and he'll, send me stuff being like, "Hey, check out this figure you might want to get. It's going to be, coming out soon," or whatever. I'm like, "All right, cool." And he posts, "Wait a second. Shazam 2 is on Blu-ray?" And I'm like, "Wait, no.
I saw that.
The street date isn't even up." So I call up my local Best Buy, and I'm like, "Hey, are you guys selling this?" And the guy goes, "I'm going to be real with you. I think we put it out like a week ago, and we haven't sold more than 2 copies, and nobody's talked to us about it." I was like, "Wait, what?" So there wasn't even a distribution pipeline with this film. It just got sent, and they're like, "Put it out whenever you feel like it."
Nice.
Bro,
I feel like the Rock made that call. He was like, "Before I go,
yeah,
make sure
don't follow this.
Release this movie."
Oh, it's been a week for WB, and we've had people be like, "Hey, can you guys talk about all these problems?" And I'm like, "There's too many. I don't know what else to tell you." And David Zaslav was at the Boston University, and the entire time he tried to give a speech, they were just chanting, "Pay your writers," and he just looked like sad Zaslav the entire time.
Yeah. That was a good day.
That was a good day.
Why would you name your app service Max? Imagine trying to announce.
Because where else are you gonna find HBO shows, Ricardo?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm but it's imagine having a whole audience and thing and be like, "Oh, we're gonna have stuff coming in Max." You know how weird it is to be like, "It's coming in Max." That makes no sense.
I mean,
it makes sense in certain places.
On Max.
Well, just wait till they rebrand. "Hey, where can I watch this show?" "Well, it was Peacock, but now just go watch it on the cock." What? Wait, no, Peacock.
They have said they're not shortening their name, unfortunately.
They're gonna talk in Max. You think they're gonna brand together?
Disney Plus is just gonna become Plus or Disney Minus at this rate, because they're getting rid of content, as we talked about. I don't know what's happening. There's just so much happening.
But at least no one else is dumb enough to, just have creators as a credits. No.
And oh my God, that too. What happened?
Completely go against every agreement. Well, apparently what happened was the launch of the Max app, an intern messed up, which I'm sorry, that's just full of crap. That's we tried to pull something here during a writer's strike. And possibly a directors and actors strike.
Mm-hmm.
And we got caught red-handed, and people aren't happy. So you can thank Zaslav for the inevitable drought of literally anything, because everyone's going to go on strike right now.
It's absolutely insane. Like everything that's happening. On top of this, like WB has canceled a bunch of upcoming things that they were supposed to like do presentations on, like just because of well, David Zaslav personally, he'd have to like host, and he knows he's gonna get booed. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna lay off of that. It's like, all right. And also, they just revealed like this week, like 2 days ago, massive TV layoffs are coming for every division under Discovery, and massive scaling back on live, like not just live airing, but also scripted shows. And we're talking like TBS, TNT, True TV, HGTV, Food Network that they own, TLC, Discovery Channel, scaling back by close to 40%. It's like, so where are you going to produce content for Max? Like, what do you... Oh, it's... What a nightmare. What a nightmare.
It's an interesting time.
That's one way to say it. That's one way to say it.
I wouldn't want to be working at WB right now, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you guys want to make a show on Tubi? Everybody makes a show on Tubi. You can make a movie.
Yeah, it's true.
You don't need much to produce something on Tubi. Anybody. You just be like, oh, can we film something? I'm like, yeah, sure. Nothing else is going for it.
Tubi, man.
Remember that, like, they made, well, not for Tubi, but there's, like, 2 or 3 Dead Rising movies that were made and went to Crackle? Like, that happened.
Crackle.
No.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's on
I
PlayStation.
never heard of that. Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, because Shay keeps trying to convince me. She's like, we need to someday watch these Dead Rising movies because we like that game series. I'm like, Shay, I'm not watching movies made for Crackle, okay? I don't have that much self-respect, but I have more than that. So it's, that's how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, any closing thoughts on this week in WB and what they've done and how dumb they are? Because them and Disney have like tag teamed in the worst possible week to announce all these things. It's
they're
impressive.
trying to one up each other, and
Yeah.
hopefully Iger's like, that's a little bit too far. No, you win, Zaslav.
Next move by Bob Iger. I'm bringing back Chapek to run Disney Plus.
Oh.
We're gonna
I've picked a successor. It's the same as the last time.
Once he tanks the stock further, you buy in low, and then I come back and we sell off high. That's the tactic for the inevitable future.
So
Bro,
what he's going to do is reopen the Star Wars hotel, but it's going to be like a half prison, and $7,000 a night. No.
Harvey Weinstein is the mascot.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I got to keep bringing up his name.
They're just gonna plaster Harvey Weinstein for a job, being like, "You sit in the Jabba suit, okay? Just that's your new job." Oh,
I hope the girl playing Leia gets paid a lot.
I was leading into that joke, seeing if anybody was gonna pick it up, being like, "Oh, the girl's gonna be Leia and Harvey Weinstein." Yeah, that's what it is. Well, that's it. WB, another week of stupid decisions. We'll probably be back next week with more, because more stuff is coming.